Hello students, welcome once again to online platform of Little Flower School, Salempur. Good morning to everyone. This is ARCHANA with GSC of class 4. So, before starting the class, I want to advise you one thing, that yesterday I had told you we will do the exercise in next class. So before starting the class, please take the notebook and pencil in your hand. Now we will discuss about fill in the blanks. Okay, fill in the blanks of the first chapter. Do you remember the name of the chapter? What was the name of the chapter which we studied in last 2 days? The name is adoptation in plants. Adoptation in plants. So, now you write in your notebook this topic name, adoptation in plants, and then write the date in your notebook. Don't forget to write the date. Today is 1st May. Write the date, then chapter's name, and then the first exercise, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Write as I am writing here. The first question is, write the question also, because till now you don't have book. So from where will you see the question? That's why I am advising you that write the question in the notebook. The first question is, trees on hilly areas. Trees on hilly areas. Trees on hilly areas are usually flowerless. Trees on hilly areas are usually flowerless and have dash with seeds. The first question is about the trees of hilly areas. What is given? That they don't have flower. We have studied in our very first lecture about the trees on hilly areas, and we studied one thing, that they don't have flower at all. And next thing, that they have dash with seeds. What was that word? I gave you example of ice cream and all. Do you remember? That is nothing but cones. They have cones with seeds. Again I will tell this answer. Trees on hilly areas are usually flowerless and have cones with seeds. Please note it down. Please note down the answer. Please note down. Not only answer but the question also. Okay. Now we will write question number 2. What is that question? Coconut trees can survive in about coconut trees we are studying, and we studied last day that these trees grow near the coastal areas or near the sea or around the water bodies. Coconut trees can survive in dash water. Coconut trees can survive in dash water. We have studied about the trees on the sea coast and about that, or we can say that about the trees which grow around the water bodies. And what is the special feature of the sea? The water of the sea is salty in nature. What is nature of the water of the sea? It is salty in nature. That's why if this tree, coconut tree, is growing around that region, means it can survive in salty water. So what will be the answer for this? Salty. What will be the answer? Salty. Okay. Write it. Now, moving on to the next question, let's read. What is the question? The main food making organ in a cactus tree is green dash stem. Let's see the question. Third question. The main food making organ in cactus plants, the main food making organ in cactus plants is green dash stem. Last day itself we have studied about this cactus plant. This plant comes under the category of aquatic plants, means the plants which survive in water. Then what one under the aquatic plants, further we studied about the three categorization of the plants: underwater plants, fixed plants, and floating plants. Do you remember that? And in that only we studied about the cactus plant. Cactus plant, the main food making organ in cactus plant is green fleshy stem. What is that? Fleshy stem. Do you remember this? Yes, this is the answer for this question. Fleshy stem. Green fleshy stem. Once again I will read this answer. The main food making organ in cactus plant is green fleshy stem. Kindly note it down. I hope that all of you are writing it properly. Please write it. Now, the next question. What fill in the blank is Venus flytrap and the pitcher plants are. Last day we studied about Venus flytrap. Do you remember that its leaves are broad and it snaps at when an insect sits? I told you trap means catching the cricket ball. Then one more example I gave, that how the fishes are trapped in the net. Do you remember it? Yes. Now let's see this fourth question. Venus flytrap and Pitcher plants are dash are dash plants are dash plants. What will be the answer for this? Students, wherever you are sitting, please tell the answer. I think you might have remembered now. The answer is nothing but the insectivorous plants. What is that? Insectivorous plants. Insectivorous. What is the spelling for this? Insectivorous. Insectivorous. Insectivorous plants. Once again I will tell. Venus flytrap and pitcher plants are dash plants. The answer for this question is insectivorous. And the spelling of insectivorous is insectivorous. This is the answer for the fourth question. Insectivorous. Now, in the first question, fill in the blanks. Now we are going to see the last question. What is that last question? Dash plants dash breathe through small air spaces in their stem. Dash breathe through small air spaces in their stem. Dash breathe through small air spaces in their stem. Yesterday we had studied about this topic. Do you remember? We studied about the aquatic plants. Then under that category we studied about the underwater plants. And one special feature of these underwater plants are their whole body part is submerged inside the water. And when this whole body part is submerged inside the water, how will they breathe? That's why their stem is floating, means sometimes it comes out of the water when there is waves or something like this, or their stem is having the small air spaces, and through that this plant breathes. So what will be the name of this plant? Nothing but the underwater plants. Underwater plants. This is the answer for the last question. I will give you time for writing it. Okay. For the time being, I will read once again all the questions and answers. Let's see the first one. Till the time I am reading the question and answer, please write all the 5 question and answers. This is not question and answer but fill in the blanks. Okay, note it down please. Trees on hilly areas are usually flowerless and have cones with seeds. So the answer for the first question is cones. CONES. Then the second question. Coconut trees can survive in dash water. And the answer for the second question is salty. SALTY. And the next question, third one. The main food making organ in cactus plant is green fleshy stem. The main food making organ in cactus plant is green dash stem. Dash stem is fleshy stem. Fleshy. What will be the answer for this? Fleshy. Spelling FLESHY. Fleshy. Now the next question, fourth one. Venus flytrap and pitcher plants are dash plants. Venus flytrap and pitcher plants are dash plants. And the answer for this question is insectivorous. 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 Okay? And now, moving on to the last question. Dash breathe through small air spaces in their stem. What will be the answer for this question? Underwater plants. UNDERWATER. This is underwater. Now plants. PLANTS. This is the last answer. Now I think you might have written all this. Now we will move on to the next question. And the next question is, now I am going to rub this. Please, if you have not written, write it first. We will move to the next exercise, that is choose the correct option. Choose the correct option. This is the next exercise. Exercise number B. Choose the correct option. This is multiple choice question. We will discuss this exercise now. Choose the correct option. Please notice. Now I am rubbing this. Fill in the blanks. Now you note the second exercise, question exercise B. Choose the correct option. Choose the correct option. And now the first question among this is, tall and straight trees with needle-like leaves are found. The first option is on hills, second option is in deserts, and the last option is in plains. Let's see the question. Tall and straight trees. Write with me. Tall and straight. Trees are. Tall and straight trees are. Sorry, not are. Tall and straight trees with. Tall and straight trees with needle-like. Tall and straight trees with needle-like structure, tall and straight trees with needle-like structure, tall and straight trees with needle-like structure are called dash. Now, the first option is, see the first option? The first option is on hills, tall and straight trees with needle-like structure are with needle-like, please see it, with needle-like, rub this, with needle-like leaves, please see here, tall and straight trees with needle-like leaves are found dash. Please see the change which I have made. Please note it. By mistake it happened. See it. Tall and straight trees with needle-like leaves. Leaves are like needle. Okay. Leaves are like needle are found dash. The first option is on hills. On hills. Now, the second option is in deserts. In deserts. And the third option is in plains. In plains. See once again. Tall and straight trees with needle-like leaves are found dash on hills, in deserts or in plains. We have to choose the correct option. So what will be the answer for this? The first option is correct here, on hills, because we know that the hilly trees or the trees on hills have needle-like leaves and they are tall and straight. They are tall and straight. Why they are tall and straight? Let's recall this also. So that snow can easily slide off their branches. Because on hills and mountains mostly snowfall occurs, no? So if they are tall and straight and their leaves are like needle, so what will happen if the snowfalls occur? That snow can easily slide off their branches. Okay. Now we will move to the second question. Second question. What is second question? Let's see it. Leaves are modified into spines in dash. Again, few options are given and we have to choose the correct answer. Let's write the second question. Leaves are modified. Leaves are modified into spines in dash. The first option is insectivorous plants. The first option given in the question is insectivorous plants. Second option given is desert plants. And the last option which is given here is aquatic plants. Aquatic plants. Now, let's discuss about this question. Leaves are modified into spines here. Why the leaves are modified into form of spines? Spines means, I told you, rolling. The leaves are rolled like this. Suppose if it is like this, then if the leaf is opened, then it can be rolled like this, and it becomes very thin. It becomes narrow. It becomes thin and narrow. During the daytime, mostly it happens, and this happens with the desert plants. This happens with the desert plants. So what is the correct answer for this? Desert plants. Students, the correct answer for the second question is desert plants. Why their leaves are modified into spines? Because in desert areas we do not get sufficient amount of water. So, in order to avoid the loss of water due to transpiration, the leaves are modified into spines here. Transpiration you will study in the next class, but for the time being you understand the meaning of transpiration. It means removal of excess water from plants. Removal of excess water from plants. Now, we will move to the next question. Please, I hope that you are noting down all these question answers or choose the correct option with me. Please note it. Okay. The next question is trees in plants are called trees in plants are called dash. Trees in plants are called dash. The first option is deciduous trees. What is the first option? Deciduous trees. Deciduous trees. The second option is mangrove. The second option is mangrove. And the last option is evergreen trees. Evergreen trees. Evergreen trees. We are studying about, in this question, it's given about trees in plains. So the correct answer for this question is trees in plains are called deciduous trees. What they are called? Deciduous trees. So which option is correct? Here, first option is correct. Deciduous trees. Deciduous trees. And two more options are given. Let's discuss about them also. Second option about mangrove. Last week we studied that trees in the marshy areas or the trees which grow in marshy areas are called mangrove. Okay. And about evergreen trees? Trees in hilly areas. Trees, these trees, no? Tall and straight trees. They do not shed their leaves at all. In autumn season also, their leaves are not shed. That's why these trees in hilly areas are called evergreen trees. Which trees? evergreen trees. Okay? I hope you all have written this. But before rubbing the board, let me read all the question answers once again. First question is, tall and straight trees with needle-like leaves are found dash. The correct answer is on hills. First option is correct. Now, moving on to the next question, question number 2. Leaves are modified into spines in dash. The second option is correct here. Desert plants. I told you the reason for this. What was the reason which I told? In order to avoid the loss of water. And the third question, trees in plains are called dash. Here again the first option is correct. Deciduous trees. Which trees? Deciduous trees. Clear? Yes. Now I am going to rub this. Okay. I hope all of you have written this. Please note all these questions honestly with me. Okay? Yes. Now, we will move to the question number 4 of the same exercise. We will move to the question number 4 of the same exercise. Let's see what is question number 4. Question number 4 is, mangroves are plants of. Question number 4. It's given about the mangroves. It's given here, no? Now only I told the answer for this question. What answer I give? Marshy area. I gave, no? Yes. Now it's next question. Let's write about this question. Mangroves are plants of dash. Mangroves are plants of dash. The first one is desert area. Desert area. The first option given is desert area. The second option which is given is hilly area. Hilly area. And the last option given is marshy area. Marshy area. Now I think you are able to understand the answer, because before writing this question we discussed about the mangroves. So what is correct answer? The correct answer is last option. What is that? Marshy area. Marshy area. Marshy area. So what can we say about mangroves? Mangroves are plants of marshy area. Which area? Marshy area. Okay. Now, last question of this exercise is duckweed. About the duckweed. Duckweed is a type of duckweed is a type of aquatic dash. Duckweed is about the plants, and which type of plant it is? Aquatic plant. But under we know that aquatic plants are further categorized into 3 types. So, what type of aquatic plants is this? Let's see the option and the answer. The first option given is floating plants. Floating plants. Floating plants. Second option given is fixed plants. Fixed plants. And the last option, third option, is underwater plants. Underwater plants. Underwater plants. Okay. Now see the correct answer for this. What will be the correct answer? This is floating plant. So the first option is correct here. Duckweed is a type of aquatic floating plant. Aquatic floating plant. Duckweed is a type of aquatic floating plant. Okay. Now we have finished this exercise. Let's read this. Fourth question. Mangroves are plants of dash. So what will be the answer for this? Marshy area. Here the third option is correct. Now moving to the last question of this exercise. Duckweed is a type of aquatic dash. So what the answer we wrote here? Here again the first option is correct. What is that? Floating plants. So we can say that duckweed is a type of aquatic floating plant. Duckweed is a type of aquatic floating plant. Okay? Okay? Have you written? I hope all of you have finished writing. Now, have you written this? Take your time and write. 2 exercises we have finished today. Fill in the blanks and choose the correct option. Now, we will move to the next exercise. Choose the correct option is finished. We will move to the next exercise. Give reasons. Okay. I hope all of you have written this. We'll move to the next exercise. Give reasons. So, please write with me. Give reasons. Let's see some facts which are given in the book and the reason behind those facts. The reason behind those facts. So, what is the first question here? First question is leaves of trees. Leaves of trees. Leaves of trees on hilly areas. Leaves of trees on hilly areas are, you know it, no? The speciality of the leaves of trees on hilly areas. What is the speciality of these trees? Leaves of trees on hilly areas are needle-like. It means leaves of trees on hilly areas looks like needle, or means they are just thrown. When you touch it, it will pierce into your hand. Okay, why is it so? Let's see the reason for this. I told you the answer before starting, means when we were discussing about the choose the correct option. Do you remember? Yes. So Why? What is the reason? So that the reason is so that snow can easily so that snow can easily slide off so that snow can easily slide off their branches. What is meaning of sliding off? Means when the snow falls on your sleeve, no, it will not stay there. It will come down. It will come down on the earth. Okay. Leaves of trees on hilly areas are needle-like. What is the reason behind it? Because when the snowfall occurs, it will not stay on the leaves. It will fall down on the earth. It means it will slide off their branches. Now, we will move to the next question of the same exercise. Second fact or second question, and we will write the reason behind that. The second one is leaves of most desert plants. Means the question here given is about the desert plants. The question is leaves of most desert plants are modified into spines. We have studied the reason behind this and choose the correct option. When I was giving the answer desert plants, what I told the reason? Do you remember? In order to avoid the loss of water. And we will write the same answer here. What will be the answer for this, or what will be the reason for this? In order to avoid the loss of water. In order to avoid the loss of water. Because we know that in desert area we have less amount of water. Therefore, we need to save the water. That's why these plants are adopted to certain special features, and one of those features is this. Okay? Today we will study till here, and tomorrow when I come for the class, I will give remaining 3 give reasons. Because if I give today, no, it will be too much for you. You write this much only and learn also. Okay? Thank you, students.